Mike McConathy, whose Demons just won their third straight, fourth in the last 5 games, clubbing of Central Arkansas 97-83. How about that 57-point first half, Coach?
Pretty amazing. Shot unbelievable percentages. One of the best halves I've been around. Low turnovers, made a lot of shots. Guys did some great job. You know, I mean, it was just and the points were spread around. That was what was great. It wasn't one guy just scoring everything. It was spread around. You know, really pleased with that, and I like what they did. They did a great job, and you know, came back out the second half as a little bit of a struggle, and it was a struggle kind of because you're playing a team that offensively is just so efficient. But we turned the ball over and gave them some easy buckets. And that really, really was frustrating because it went from 21 down to 14 in no time. Then the next thing you know, it's 8. And then we push it back up, the push back to 7 at the 4-minute media time, and then we're able to finish strong down the stretch. I think outscoring them 8-4, I believe. But you know, and it was great to see Zeke at the end of the game. Let's be able to get the ball in his hand late in the clock and him just make a play. That was really fun for me because he's pretty special to say the least, and just to be able to get him the ball in a situation where he could just make a play was a lot of fun.
Yeah, 2 straight up against the shot clock to stretch the lead out a little bit. Zeek Woodley, career scoring leader for the Demons. You saw that happen before with Billy Reynolds 40 years ago. And irony of ironies, 2,033 points, a number you know well.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I looked at that. Wow. So that's the same number of points I scored. I shot a lot more times than Zeke did because I wasn't near as efficient as he was. But, you know, that's really special, and it was special because he's such a special guy, and he's so talented, and it's been a lot of fun to coach. And the 3 seniors, Sabri Thompson, who was injured tonight, and our prayers are with him, Trayvon Joseph, Zeek Woodley, have been a joy to coach. They are 3 guys that never, ever seem to ever have any animosity towards one of their teammates there. They had a great bond, and you don't see that a lot of times on teams. And Zeke, Sabri, and Trayvon are just special young men. They're going to all graduate. So proud for them for doing that and finish what they came to do here. And so we're excited about that, and just great effort. Today, as a couple other things, I thought that we had really good play out of Ishmael Lane with 20 points and 6 rebounds. I thought that Isaiah Sweeney had a nice day, had 14 points and 5 rebounds, did some really good things, especially when we needed somebody else to step up. Especially with Sabri going down, he stepped up in the second half and did some things. And Josh Boyd had 6 assists, which was really, really nice, you know. And we all did some good things. You know, as the season wears on, a lot of times, you know, you see people wear down. And when Sabri went out, our bench really got depleted again. And he did a nice job. And Sabri, we called Pee Wee the glue guy. But in today's game, I believe Sabri would have been the glue guy because he was making all the plays and he had everybody on the right page. He had 9 points for the day, and mostly in the first half. It was all in the first half. But you know, just a special young man.
Okay, talk about the moment, the dunk, the record, saluting Zeke in front of the crowd, the standing ovation. What was that like? You've been there before.
Well, you know, I have. It's been 40 years ago, but to be in that situation to where you saw a kid that's worked hard, has been gifted by God with great talent, he put that talent to use, to be stopped and recognized for what he did, and to be so unselfish about what he did. That's what's been really, really special about him. And you know, it was a very, I don't know the exact word that I would put, somber moment. Not really somber, but I was excited, but at the same time, you know, I was trying to take it all in stride because that's the way Zeke takes everything in stride. He never gets rattled about anything. He never gets too high. He never gets too low. Need to probably learn something from that.
Well, we learned a lot watching him play, that's for sure. All right, your team has won 3 straight, 4 of the last 5. Postseason is not in your control anymore. You've done all you can. How good is your team right now?
You know, our team is a lot better, and it's better because we got a lot of the moving parts going in the same direction. And, you know, I think that our point guard play at times has been pretty good. I didn't think today that was the best that it's been, but I think, too, that those guys were tired. I think our point guards, they took a beating on Thursday night at SFA. But I really like Devontae Hall, and I like Josh Boyd. I like Bailey Walker coming in and sparing them. And, you know, those guys are very talented, and they'll help us get the ball in the right places. And that's why you keep coaching. You keep trying to say, this is what we're trying to do. You know, I mean, Ishmael has been a guy that, you know, the last 10 games has been pretty special. If you go through and look at his numbers, he's done a nice job. Really looks good for his future. And, you know, our future hopefully will be this week in Katy, Texas.